The performance tonight will be in the round. The participants are as follows. To my left, he's from Stone Ridge. Could you please say hello to Mr. Kurt Henry? To his left, from Cold Spring, Kathleen Pemble. And from somewhere behind this building, please say hello to Jake Holmes. Okay, so we'll get started. Here's Kurt Henry.
From where I'm standing, there's an oak tree in an orchard. It was around in the beginning when your words pointed us forward. But the westerlies sing, stirring new leaves on the old tree. Though my vision now is dimming, I can feel it blowing softly. I have heard that you had slaves down in Virginia. Though your written word speaks plainly for their freedom, they paid the highest price so you could drink your Madeira. On your veranda, glass in hand, I know you saw them. But I still believe you, brother. We are neither of us liars. We are too much like each other. In our brief times we admired. You saw orchards, you saw gardens, free farmers in the distance. Perhaps you saw that godless Eden with no wars at his insistence. I have often said our planet was in danger. I have sung 1,000 times to shout the warning. I have driven through the night an angry stranger. Still my car spit out its poison to the morning. Corporations eat the future while the miners strip the garden. We are slaves to our computers, our independence long forgotten. But the westerlies sing, stirring new leaves on the old tree. Though my vision now is dimming, I can feel it blowing softly. Thank you very much. That's called There's an Oak Tree in an Orchard. And there actually is an oak tree in Stone Ridge where I live that's about, unless it's close to 400 years old. And it's amazing to think that that was probably an adult tree when Jefferson wrote the Declaration of Independence. Now, I need some help from some of my friends here. You guys are willing up front? I see Maureen smiling. Okay. This is a song I call All Our Fathers. And I wrote this song when I was reading a lot of books about Native Americans. And one book that struck me particularly was Vine Deloria's book, Custer Died for Your Sins. And it started out to be a song about Native Americans, but it really evolved into being a song about all of us. It's called All Our Fathers. have come from this forest, we who have come from this land, we who would sift for an answer, sifting our ancestral sand. Rivers of silver we've drifted on, and there's gold in the sunset as it fades fast away. I'll build a fire against nightfall, safe by its side you will stay. Safe by the fire I've been keeping, safe by my fire until dawn, while you were so sweetly sleeping. All our fathers have gone, back in the city so distant, men in the circle of pain, hands that once reached for subsistence, reach for a bottle of rain. A lonely girl sits in a motel room while the radio drowns out the sound of her child. Lonely girl opens the window, radio sings to the night. Sit by the fire I've been keeping, sit by my fire until dawn, while you were so sweetly sleeping. All our fathers have gone, stones in a circle will linger, ashes will drift in the wind, words in the speaking were dying, dreams in the daylight grow dim, and songs we'll remember for just a while they keep out the shadow that stalks in the night. We in the circle were singing, stones in the circle survive. Sit by the fire I've been keeping, sit by my fire until dawn, while you were so sweetly sleeping. All our fathers have gone, sit by the fire I've been keeping. is my singular pleasure to introduce to you Miss Kathleen Pemble.
So we were having a funny talk backstage. Well, I thought it was funny when I said to the fellas, you know, if you hear something that you think would sound good while we're playing and you want to play along and, you know, kick in some licks, resist the urge. And we had a good talk about how we were all on the same page with that. So there will not be any unplanned collaboration, but we all agreed that we would have loved to if we had practiced. So I'm going to start with a song called Okay, Austin. I don't have a guitar at the bottom, and that's my own fault. Okay, Austin, I guess that's enough for me. I didn't come to sleep. No one leaves you satisfied, but okay. Okay, Austin, okay. Okay, Austin, it's no big deal to go out windows and shut and tight, and well, I don't have a dog in this fight. You play those songs for what you want to say to me, and I won't see you if I come back to the right side of the wrong track. Okay, okay, well, okay, okay, Austin. My heart is not to the left, my heart is right, and it's right in the middle of my chest. So I guess that's enough, that's about enough for me. I didn't come to sleep. I'll never leave you, Very nice people from good homes, thank you. I started playing, I guess, when I was about 17. And I picked up the guitar because I had to, because my mom sold the piano. She had to sell the piano. And then about 20 years later, I started to be able to play a little bit in front of people. And about 10 years after that, well, that's now here. So, but only 2 years ago did I decide to learn bar chords. I was one of those. So it's a big deal. Anyway, that song, Okay, Austin, because it's almost all bar chords. I just want to say, if you play and you don't know bar chords, just put the work in, learn bar chords, you can play amazing keys. This song is called Stupid Little Heart. bleeding, thank God it isn't me this time. With a quiet, awful lie, it's not me this time. With a stupid little heart. Does the snow press so close? When did the light get so sad? And the windshield, what are you going to do? I think there is no we, there's me, there's you, and your stupid little heart. I get to introduce Jake Holmes, who kind of needs no introduction in Beacon. I'm a big fan. Jake Holmes.
I was raised by women, amazed by women, schooled, ruled, smothered, and mothered by women. There were women with my food, checking my attitude, shrewd, lewd, and aloo in the nude. By 9 sisters I was teased, squeezed, and kissed. By 10 I'd seen enough female anatomy to view it with the stature of a gynecologist. And now I can buy tampons and brassieres, hold a pocketbook at Sears, do half the housework when we both have careers. Because I'm a radical equal faith. I'm a radical, equal pay, freedom to choose, walk a mile in her shoes, save the clitoris, put down the toilet seat, complete feminist. And I won't be satisfied, as a matter of fact, till I see a woman on a Harley with a man riding on the back. Yes, I believe in the sanctity of the female anatomy. And yet there's in me this itch, this carnal twitch, this tiny beast, to say the least, that raises a little pink head at thong cheeks, that seeks those delicious stacked, packed valentines and stretched designs that sway temptingly in front of me. All my platonic relationships are riddled at best with a sneak peek at a partially exposed breast, a guilty leer at panties that show as a good friend's long leg crosses over in Sharon Stone slow-mo. There I go, the trouble starts. I'm no longer able to separate the individual from her parts. I feel like a traitor to my sisters, so confused. I know women aren't trash or trophies or objects to be used. They are not princesses and goddesses to me. I will not demean women with idolatry, because there's more equality of stupidity between men and women than even women want to see. And yet women have outsmarted me, outarted me, defeated me, and completed me. They seem to have so many things I lack. Maybe that's why we try to hold them back. But with the advent of Title IX and artificial insemination, vibrators and the tides of liberation, I begin to wonder about my place in society. It's no longer performance, it's irrelevance, anxiety. So as the tectonic plates of sexual politics shift and I'm told to get more and more in touch with my feminine side, stop leering, stop drooling. Well, God knows I've tried, but a man's got his pride. So I'll continue to watch football and lust in my heart and stare down all cleavage till my eyes fall apart. And I'll treat women with the greatest respect, but continue to remain erect, cause I believe in the sanctity of the female anatomy. Yes, come on now with me. I believe in the sanctity of the female anatomy. Amen, sisters. She has the coolest socks. She's so sexy, that girl. And she puts it right out there for you to see. It's so show us your size. Oh my God. I'm sorry, I shouldn't do that after that song. It's kind of weird. I really meant that in a shoo-ish way. I wasn't like an old friend. She's always sure of her enemy. She loves like an old friend. She's never fooled by sincerity. Love's like an orphan. You will never see her cry. She loves like an orphan. Romance for her is just a long goodbye. Basket by the doorstep. She's only satisfied with her regrets. She starves herself at the banquet table, but she must fight for every crumb she gets. She loves like an orphan. Tatters and skin and bone. She loves like an orphan. Burning down the house to light away home. Burning down the house. Burning down the house. Burning down the house.
Thank you. Well, I'm going to play a group of 3 songs together, and I think I'm probably not going to pause. The first song is, well, are there any older married folks here? Well, this is an anniversary song for older couples. Yeah, okay. All right. This is for you. This is for my wife. I wrote this for, I think, I started writing it for our 15th anniversary and didn't quite get around to finishing, I think, until about our 20th. Because I don't usually do corny well, but in this case, it just took a little while to get to it. The second song, I'm not going to tell you anything about it any more than to tell you that I wrote it through some kind of weird compulsion while I was at the Cross Gates Mall. And I always like to say that, and I say that every time, because it really has nothing to do with the content of the song, but it has everything to do with my faith and hopes for humanity, that people at the mall are really not just walking around thinking about bargains. They're thinking about, Anglo-Saxons and warfare and Middle Ages and who knows what, what's going on when they're shopping. Well, this might be part of what's going on when they're shopping. And the third song is really simple. enough anywhere with you by my side, halfway through love's day. We pause, watching as the time passes by. Love's enough as the waters rise on the sand, on the shrinking shore. We walk side by side with hand held in hand. Love's enough to fill up all our day. Only love's enough for us. Love's enough to help us wend our way, and it's in our love we trust. Too short, we will never sing all our song. It's there among the leaves that change, sighing as the wind moves them on. Love's enough to fill up all our days. Only love's enough for us. Love's enough to help us wend our way, and it's in our love we trust. Love's enough, lasting through the hours of our day, hours that pass us by. These dreams, lovely as they fall, soft away. Promises kept ever ring through the hall. Now the oath breaker's song, it's a curse down the years. It's the only song I know. shield hung roof tree so tall, and the blackened stones of our breached walls were all that remained. A cloud conquered the sun, all our shadows stole it away. Now our ashes ride with the wind. The brambles grew wide on the old trodden way, while the horn blast sounds down the days. Will the cold rain never end, like the trust in a lost friend? Will a song about promises kept ever ring through the hall? Now the oath breaker's song, it's a curse down the years. It's the only song I know. A storm tumbled the pines, drove the old leaves astray, when the long ships beached by the bay. Waters all the ferns inside the old bookstore. Emily, 1, 2, 3, dusts the books and sweeps across the oaken floor. There's nothing more. She grins at Mrs. Riley and she's out the door. Mrs. Riley watches till she's gone. city street. She sings the only song she's ever known. She sings her Jesus loves me as she drags her feet. She sings her Jesus loves me all alone. Longs to see all the smiling shopkeepers that once she knew. Emily wearily calls on all the stores along the avenue. Some are new. The old friendly faces now grown so few. She waits and then she slowly shuffles on. The sounds of hungry engines fill the city street. She sings the only song she's ever known. She sings her Jesus loves me as she drags her feet. She sings her Jesus loves me all alone. And once again, Kathleen Pemble.
You know, I forgot that you said you were going to do 3 songs without a break.
You're afraid that was one? Oh, guys, we did 2 more like that.
And you know, when you're sitting here, you can't listen like you all would sit there. You know, you can kind of do your own thing. You can lean, you can scratch, check your Facebook. So I'm thinking, does it feel wrong? What's going on? What is it me? Anyway. I wish I'd known it was 3. So, this is called Come On and Tell You. Sinuses 25 and stop means stop. Go means go and no means no unless you're king of Cold Spring. No butchers, 3 bakers, 3 ne'er-do-well fakers, 1 Buddha, 1 bitch, 1 practicing witch. The words walk around a grinding fire right down the edge of Cold Spring. Where you sing la 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 la, everybody wants to ooh la 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 la, everybody wants to ooh la 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 la. Well, everybody's busted up, sorry and sad, broken, wide open, feeling bad, bad, bad. We do what we do, we bring what we bring. I don't care about that, 'cause I just like to sing. actual story of that song. But I can't. But I will say it's about someone we know mutually.
Oh,
Yes.
it's not my wife.
No. Your wife is my son's favorite teacher of all time. So my songwriting kind of has two speeds, archly funny and really terrible. This is B. Seems to be it's never more than hope that you're the best of the doors, all the seasons open up to me, the gray and brown, curtains drawn, I watch for free on Amazon, on Amazon. Now that all the days are taken up, the time has gone away, it's gone away. Seems to be I never thought of God again. It's like another garden's all away. It's on the way. It's on the way. Hey, hey, it's on the way. After all the giggles in the throats of the best, of the best, of the best. This morning's not your problem, it's a test. You might as well, you're on your knees anyway. So get it off your chest. Get it off your chest. Now that all the days are taken up, the time has gone away. It's gone away. Seems to be I never thought of God again. It's like another garden's on the way. It's on the way. It's on the way. Hey, it's on the way. After all this trouble, we relent. After all, it's just a dent on the pillow, trapped between the ceiling and the floor. After all, it's nothing more than a dent on the pillow. You might as well, you're on your knees anyway. You might as well, you're on your knees anyway. You might as well, you're on your knees anyway. You might as well, you're on your knees anyway. Anyway. So Jake Holmes, I will tell you ASAP who that other song's about.
Sorry?
I will tell you who that song's about.
Oh, okay, good.
You'll die.
It's not good.
No, that's not fair.
I mean, you'll just die.
Yeah.
Oh, it's another song, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we talked about this. Verse 2, then 3, then 2. So telling that to a dyslexic doesn't actually do that much. That's me.
Haiku.
So I thought that was such a great segue to Jake's set.
Sorry.
You know, it's vulnerability that makes me charming. What else? I don't care to hold the horses, they seem to be just fine. Clinic like down to the water where they will speak their minds. And when the little boats paddle from the shore, I won't be tongue-tied. I won't be tongue-tied. I won't be tongue-tied. I'll be spoken for. Hey, in my checkered jumper dress, they call me Little Bee. And in the middle of the day, we take that fruit from the tree. You take your comfort and a taste for where it's warm. You won't be tongue-tied. You won't be tongue-tied. You won't be tongue-tied. You won't be tongue-tied. You'll be spoken for. I won't be tongue-tied. 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 I'll be spoken for. No segue.
Back in the old folk days, they used to have all these lines. I like to thank Chef Boyardee for these strings, for all these, for tuning, but now we have the electric tuners. So we don't spend 4 hours tuning the only string that's in tune, out of tune to all the other ones. Okay. I think this is gonna work, I hope. Wow. Afraid to hold on. afraid to find out, afraid not to know. I'm afraid of what's broken, it still doesn't show. These are dangerous times to love. Afraid of the sky, afraid of the light, afraid of the wind that can carry the night, afraid of bad news from the satellite. These are dangerous times to love. Do not stand up together. We can find no common ground. All our songs are forever. Now have an empty sound. Afraid to be foolish, afraid to agree, afraid of the sunshine, afraid of the sea, afraid we may be the enemy. These are dangerous times to love. We practice arts, self-defense. We've lost the courage of innocence. Afraid to hope, afraid to bleed, afraid of too much, yet afraid of the need, afraid of the poisons we might see. These are dangerous times to love. So hold on tight now. Hold on tight now. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. It's a dangerous time to love. My fingers aren't working, Brad. Okay, I have a choice to make here. I guess I'll do my communist song. I'm left of Castro, in case you didn't know it. I'm not really left of Castro. I actually got to be that far away from Castro. We were in a theater in Havana, and I was standing right beside him, and I could have reached out and touched him. And I thought, no, don't do that. But it was kind of cool. It was my only kind of, I could say, like, that's 1 degree of separation. I'm dropping names. I also hung out with Hitler and Mussolini. This is kind of just a little simple little song. Kind of. But it's nefarious. Because I do believe that we got to figure out some system that capitalism can actually work in. It's certainly screwing things up right now. So this is called the version therapy song. Down on the corner of Mutton Broom, 5 small tables in a tiny room. In the window hung a homemade sign, said Angelo, Rosie, bring your own wine. You can play along anytime you want. row. He served the people and he rolled the dough. They worked real hard to make their start, and Rosie's sauce became a work of art. Juicy plum tomatoes, spice from Italy. A lot of love and a lot of care in Rosie's recipe. Oh yeah, in Rosie's recipe. Spread far and wide, and pretty soon there were lines outside. Drove through Jacob's candy store, expanded the seating a whole lot more. Got a license for wine and beer, hired a waiter and a girl cashier. It cost Angelo quite a bit, so he became partners with a conglomerate. Juicy plum tomatoes, spice from Italy. Oh yeah. A lot of love and a lot of care in Rosie's recipe. Oh yeah, Rosie's recipe. Now they became listed in Times and Q, got a neon sign and an awning too. Rosie was cooking now less and less. She was greeting the people in a pretty dress. The place had grown to such a size, they hired a manager to supervise. They got a cook real fast. Rosie and Angelo, success at last. Juicy plum tomatoes, spice from Italy. Oh yeah, a lot of love and a lot of care. Rosie's recipe. Oh yeah, Rosie's recipe. Now Rosie's sauce is mass-produced in big machines. And Rosie and Angelo moved to Queens. They don't get out much anymore. They got the conglomerate to run the store. And Angelo spends his time watching TV and dreaming of going back to Sicily. Rosie's got a garden and a Siamese cat. And the cooking, the maid takes care of it. Juicy plum tomatoes, spice from Italy. A lot of love and a lot of care. Rosie's recipe, oh yeah, Rosie's recipe. Oh yeah, 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 Rosie's recipe. Okay, you've been lusting after this, I can tell. Okay, so this is a bit of jazz history that I'm going to now foist on you. And this is my iPad. I got one for Christmas, but the problem was that I got it and it was already old when I bought it. It's already out of date. So I had to give it to the person who gave it to me for Christmas next year. Anyway, okay, so here we go. Let's see what happens here. We have this may be loud, so hold your ears for a second, and then when we get it right, continue. Here we go. How's that? Is that too loud? She told me, she said this, that you would all say, no, no, but you wouldn't really mean it, so. Did you say that?
It's not too loud.
Okay, so here we go.
It's too loud. That's good.
Here we go. Okay, do it! All right. Okay, here we go. This is going to be fine when it happens. It'll really be cool. My son-in-law does this all the time, and he's a master at it. And it always screws up every time he does it. Isn't that true? Yes. Oh. Yeah. I'm sweating. Slouching up against the street lamp, vamp, sheer, smear, veneer, no fear. Blade in the pocket, silk suited badge, shoes, easy grooves, social moves. Miles, miles, do we days. Miles, do we days. Dusted, busted, wasted East St. Louis, Joe, fucked up tight, shiny white night, smoke, cold, whiskey soaked, elegant back alley, cognac, sneak attack, shows your back, miles. Skinny black cat, brow prowling up on all the narrowest ledges. He's just a horn, mellow horn, honed down to the roughest edges. Slip up from behind, blind side and slip slide and post bop, desperate to cop. Strong arm and snake charming, process, possess, chillerate bruising, street cruising, slide, high. You're gonna die, Miles. I'm losing sound here. We're sorry. I am apologizing because for some reason this thing is not working right.
But it's very cool.
It is. It's like serious. Never did that before. Okay. So this is actually another jazz history song, since we're in history mode. Is the guitar on? It's a song about a place in New York called Hell's Kitchen, where there was a lot of amazing music in the 50s. And other stuff. It seems like sometimes cities are like oysters. All the annoying areas produce all these beautiful pearls. Art. Streets of shadows, pulsing with backbeats and straight eights. Hot city cool, growling on saxes, sliding out of brass bones, across sills and skins, in a slurry of French food, hanging on concrete, sweet, low down, kitchen blue. Black cats, white cats, jazzed together, integrating ahead of the curve. Hard-time hipsters, sharing their cooked spoons of china white, nodding out their intricate wrists in syncopated ways. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. Dollies and Chiquitas, chillin' their shoes in dives under the grind, dressed to the nines, talk to the bricks, getting by with salsa and sway. Montuno, San Cubano, spill out on the sidewalk, lined with towers of Babel, mixing sticks, bottles and sticks, gangs of clashing colors and uncommon tongues, speak a common language of shiv, sit down and be. And now the city's rough edges are cut smooth with glass towers. Kitchen jazz has gone urban renewal, hip-hopping and sloshing in mosh pits. Great waves of digital, nubile pop-o-face soul, drowning out the last vital scraps of kitchen jazz. Now kitchen jazz is played meticulously on conservatory schooled instruments. Black pearls, still telling their hard stories from a time of innocence. You remember him?
Well, I'm going to do a sort of a floating fantasia, and I'm going to say this is a brand new song. I've been playing it for about a little over maybe a week and a half or something like that. So I'm really hoping that since even though it's a song about being out on the water in a boat, I'm kind of hoping there are going to be no clams involved in this. But anyway, this is another love song from my life. It's called. It's called
Honey.
You Can Keep Your Phone Off. Here we are on our river of stars. We're here alone in waters unknown. You can turn off your phone, just leave your phone off. Moon so new, we're out of view. If our anchor slips, we'll just have to drift. I'll lock on your lips. You can leave your phone off. I'd like to know that you're what I'm floating my dreams on. Drift all night, still out of sight.
past Manhattan asleep. We'll drift out to sea. If the water gets deep, you can turn your phone on. I'd like to know that you're what I'm floating this dream on. Here we are on this river of stars. We're here alone in waters unknown. Baby, we're alone. You can turn your phone off. Here we are. So, here's another kind of a summer song, and it's another similar song. It's called On the Border. It's kind of a samba, and this song is on my CD, Hard Mind and All. And really, the best part of it is a great saxophone player, a friend of mine, Harvey Kaiser, played on it. And I said, Harvey, you've heard of Stan Getz, right? He said, oh yeah. And I got something that sounds a little bit like that on the CD. Sinking in a daydream as the chords fall from a sweet guitar, dreaming songs that make me sigh. Sea breeze that surrounds me whispers softly, tells us where we are, makes me feel alright. On the border of the water, sky, and the ocean sand, we sit together side by side. Then in a while, the edges fade into white and tan. Ooh, it feels so right. Dreaming is believing, drifting back as the music plays. Sun warms your senses, close your eyes. Sounds of the guitar, of the wind and the ocean spray, and the seabirds haunt and cry. On the border of the water, sky, and the ocean sand, we sit together side by side. Then in a while, the edges fade to white and tan. Ooh, it feels so right. past your shoulders, summer brown. Arms reaching out, pull me back where it all begins. I awaken, then I drown. On the border of the water, sky, and the ocean sand, we sit together, side by side, fading white. The edges fade into white and tan. Ooh, it feels so right. Sinking in a daydream as the chords fall from a sweet guitar, dreaming songs that make me sigh. A pencil and some paper, a table chair, and this old guitar still standing by. I'd like to thank you so much for those of you who drove out here tonight. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Kathleen Pemble.
Scott, thank you for doing such a great job on sound. Anybody who can get this ukulele to not feedback is a genius. This is called World of Hurt, and I wrote it a year ago for a friend of mine who lost somebody. Frank is in a world of hurt. He's all mixed up, blood and dirt, and the things he knows are in a hole and going down the drain. Frank is in a world of need. There's a hole in his bag of seeds, and hand to God and ask him, who told you how to live like that? Who showed you how to hurl it right back? All the crying in the world and all the tears inside. One girl don't mean anything. Won't make him sing again. An anchor, an oar, shave in the sea. Well, this is the kind of boat that he wanted to be. he still could not swim. Would he know now that the water will win? Who told you how to live like that? Who showed you how to early fight back? All the crying in the world and all the tears inside one girl don't mean anything. Won't make him sing again.
You give lessons?
I do, actually. Thank you for bringing that up.
What was the name of that song?
World of Hurt is on my new album, which I'm just about almost halfway down stage of. Thank you. You know, it's hard to write about something that doesn't happen to you in a way, so I was happy to give that to him. That was a good thing. So this is called Muddy Ohio. Is anybody here a David Foster Wallace fan? Of course you are. Don't be sorry. He's here. It's a miracle. But anyway, he writes a lot about how uniquely lonely we think we are, and that our loneliness is really hardwired. He writes a lot about that. So this song is about trying to fight against that. And really all songs are about trying to fight against that, trying to connect somewhere. Cuts away in land, moving clay and sand on the Kentucky side. Oh, Indiana bound, another look at what they found, another piece of truth. We're back together with a spit and blue. With the children at your table, I want to know you. I miss my babies. You'll miss yours someday too. On the air in the land, my mom's paper is scowl, and you're endless, awful now. You're endless, awful now. You're endless, awful now. You're endless, awful now. Money, you cuts away the land, moving clay and sand on the Kentucky side. Oh, Indiana bound, another look at what they found, what they found, what they found. Another piece of truth. We're back together with spit and glue. We're back together now. We're back together now. We're back together now. Now, now, we're back together now. Back together. Back together.
I discovered this evening, just before I came over here, that I was in the kitchen with three women who, there weren't three women that I would rather be in a kitchen with. My wife and my daughter. And the next person I want, I'm going to give up one of my songs for this woman because you need to hear her sing, you need to hear her songs. Amanda Holmes is coming on. This is her. She and I went to Morocco with David Buskin. Probably some of you know David Buskin. And we performed for English people with Berbers. We played with the Berbers. And she's amazing. We did a documentary together. And I also, she hung out with Hitler, and I hung out with, no, I feel like I'm dropping names, you know, I hate that. But we did a documentary together about a woman from Colombia, a cantadora. And Amanda is amazing. She can, with any world performer, she'll find a way to make it work. I mean, she had the Berbers doing stuff that, what? How did you get to do that? But anyway, this is Amanda Holmes, and I will hopefully not ruin your songs. But okay, you're tuned up.
So this is a real honor. Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful, wonderful evening. Incredible. This is a kalimba, and my kalimba actually broke. It usually has a piece that goes over the front here. It's made from a gourd. And when we were in Morocco, a friend of ours who's an artist decided to turn it into a little work of art for me. So it's not as loud as it used to be, but it still works. If I had a map of your soul, I wouldn't feel so lost. We'd trace the rivers to the oceans, to the depths of your emotions that you hide at such a cost. If I had a map of your soul, I wouldn't let you hide. We'd cross the boundaries and the borders to the free and flowing waters rising gently with the tide. So open up your world to me. I am not afraid to be a stranger in your land. I'll learn the language from you.
say before we finish, which Amanda's going to sing with me on this song. This is a song from a show that David Busk and I are trying to finish. It's called The Thing About Time, so this is the song. But I would like to say that it's a huge honor to be with Kurt, Catherine. I'll give her this one, I'll take yours.
Are you okay with that?
I don't know, I don't know the lyrics to this song either. Okay. Anytime you want to jump in, just jump in. It's pretty simple, actually. Oh, good.